Good morning. This is your day 3 math lesson. You're going to need your day number 3 math packet as well as a pencil with an eraser. All right, everybody, let's put our names up on top. Today's goal is to subtract a mixed number from a mixed number. So let's get started. Number 1, let's take 4 3/8 minus 2 5/8 equals. Now, when you're looking at this, you've learned that you have to do apples with apples, oranges with oranges. So we've got ones with ones and eighths with eighths. But when you look, you can see that we cannot subtract 5 from 3. So we're going to have to use our ones and do some regrouping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 away from the 4, which will leave it with 3. And the other one, because these denominators are eighths, I'm going to turn into 8/8. So just number 4 has been rewritten as 3 8/8, because 8 divided by 8 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. Now, it's not just 4 though. It's 4 3/8. So I have to take my 8/8 and add in the 3/8. When I do that, I get 11/8. So now what I'm really subtracting is 3 11/8 minus 2 5/8. Now I can subtract ones from ones and eighths from eighths. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 11/8 minus 5/8 is 6/8. So our difference is 1 6/8. All right, let's try another one. Problem number 2. We've got 11 1/5 minus 2 3/5. When you look, we have enough ones to subtract 2 from, but we don't have enough fifths to subtract 3 from. So, just like in problem number 1, we're going to regroup. We're going to take 1 away from the 10, the 11, which makes it 10. And the other 1, we're going to turn into 5/5, because our denominators are fifths. However, it's not just 11, because 10 plus 1 is 11. We can't forget that it also has 1/5. So we take our 5/5 plus 1/5 and add them together, and we get 6/5. So now our whole is 10. Our fractional part is 6/5. We have a mixed number. Now, this 10 6/5 is exactly the same as 11 1/5. We've just rewritten it, we've renamed it. Now we have enough to subtract our 2 3/5. So my ones, 10 minus 2 is 8, and my fifths, 6 minus 3 is 3. So my difference is 8 3/5. All right, let's turn to the problem set. You should have lesson 33 problem set on top. I want you to do number 3, A through C, and number 4, A through D. Use the ones we did on the front as your modeling pieces. Take your time, and very important, don't forget that after you regroup your whole number, to add back in that fractional part. Please show your work for all of these problems and bring this packet in with you when you come back to school on Thursday.